Ethan and Hila Klein were at one point very beloved YouTubers, but recently, due to drama and bad takes they've made, the YouTube community has been feeling indifferent with them. It makes you wonder, how did H3H3 Productions blow up in the first place? You see, on YouTube, there's two ways to blow up. You can create/popularize a new genre, or you can dominate/transcend an existing genre. My name is Ego Ken, and today I'm going to talk about how H3H3 falls under option 2. Let's take it back to 2014 to 2016. This period of time is argued to be the peak of most people's existence, especially on the internet. During this time period, there was one genre of content that was the spotlight of it all. Reaction videos. Yes, these videos were at the peak of its hype at the time. There were videos of people watching videos that you probably already watched. Now, there was a wave of generic reaction channels like Jinx, and a lot of the YouTube community, specifically the commentary community, was fed up seeing this lazy content being so popular. The YouTube community wanted to filter good reaction channels from bad reaction channels through criticism. In a lot of commentary videos, specifically I Hate Everything's I Hate Reaction videos, they explicitly state that an example of a good reaction channel is either Chadtronic or H3H3 Productions.
It's a shame that the word react has such a negative connotation for me now, because as I said, there's some really well made reaction content out there.
But what made Ethan's content so unique? A lot of generic reaction channels like Jinx were young people in their late teens to mid-20s. They were in the internet community, like 9 times out of 10, they were reacting to a video that they've already seen. Because of this, a lot of the reactions that you'll see these reaction channels like CJ So Cool have, they're very disingenuous because again, they've seen the video before.
I've seen a lot of these, so that's why it's not really... I know for sure I've seen that one.
On the other hand, Ethan was just entering his 30s when he was making these videos, and he was actually in genuine shock because he wasn't tapped into the internet community. It was his first time seeing those videos. His reaction was just 100% genuine, and it was just so funny to see him just in pure distaste.
He's like, hey dog, singing and actually entertaining people. Hey, chill back for a sec, I got something to say here. What are you doing, dude? Is she gonna pee on you, dog? R. Kelly already did that, man, years ago. Think of the children, dude. That poor girl's gotta sit there and endure this shit. Damn, dude.
One small piece of editing that made Ethan's videos just so much better than a generic reaction channel, and also other good reaction channels do this too, is he edits his reaction away from the actual video. Like if you see a normal reaction channel, you'll see the person and then the video they're viewing in the same frame. It's like there's no separation, there's no distinguishing the two. Like most successful reaction channels, Ethan had a signature reaction towards things that's almost like a trademark for the channel. This, of course, being his health concerning gags. It was Ethan's genuine personality and really relatable humor that made him such a likable person. Like he was like that cool uncle trying to be hip with the kids. How did that all dwindle? In late 2017, when Ethan started gaining a better following, he started showing his more rude personality, especially in YouTube drama videos. To some people, it was cool, seeing more of Ethan's true colors. But to others, it was like a child seeing Mall Santa take his beard off. This more raw side of Ethan was becoming prominent in his videos with the launch of the H3H3 podcast. Initially, Ethan's main content was edited videos, in which Ethan had his thoughts organized and composed. Now, Ethan's main content is live podcasts, which gives him more opportunities to lose composure or act impulsively. You can't just edit out you losing your shit. You have to keep the cameras rolling. You gotta keep going and keep going off of your tangent. Because of this situation, Ethan has been caught saying some really awful things, and in general just giving takes that were just not thought out very well, just really half-baked.
That's the best place to be.
What am I doing? Why do you even talk to him? Like, I tried to talk to him. I tried to include him in the show. I like that dynamic here on the show is what makes it interesting for me. We got 3 guys back there, a bunch of characters, and the 2 of us in here. I'm trying to make the show interesting. I'm trying to enrich the dynamic. But Ian refuses to engage. Like, after all I've done for him, I gave him purpose, I gave him a job, I gave him a girlfriend, a love life, everything. I built him up to the man he is today. And I don't know what I do to deserve this disrespect. Like, men want to like...
Right.
So it's, women are in a nature setting, like, to be conquered.
Ethan has shown a few accountability issues in the past. This happens when facing drama and also backlash in general. An example of this is the backlash that Ethan got for the first clip that I showed you, the one where he's making fun of Ian. He just excused his behavior as a joke. When on the internet, like, nowadays it's about what it comes off as. It's not about what the actual context is. You have to make the context of what you're doing very clear. And when you say, I'm not joking, it kind of makes the context a little bit clear. And you will receive backlash.
What do you have to say about that? I'm not joking.
I know Ian himself, defended Ethan and said he was joking. But like what most YouTubers have said, that's his boss. If your boss screws up publicly, you're gonna defend him to keep your job, right? Another famous issue of this was the Pro Jared controversy, in where Pro Jared made his response and he cleared his name in a way. And Ethan didn't really apologize. He didn't really feel bad for making the wrong assumption. He just simply said, oh, what research do you expect me to do? And that's just quite egotistical.
That talked about him.
Yeah, but I'm like, dude, you didn't speak. If you would have put out a statement, I would have covered it. You didn't say anything. What the fuck? I don't know you. I'm not going to reach out to you. I didn't reach out to anyone else.
I don't understand that whole logic of needing to reach out to anyone.
I'm not a journalist. This is not the New York Times. I'm some fucking dude who's about to watch my employee eat a jar of mayonnaise. What research do you expect me to do exactly?
We talked about all kinds of stuff. Are we going to reach out to everyone to get their...
First of all, I got an email from a Pro Jared fan. This is what tipped me off that he responded. He says, you will openly apologize for spreading misinformation against Jared Kanekabeka.
Just showed his email.
Yeah, fuck this guy.
All right.
modnextsucks@gmail.com. I mean, it's just email. What can you do?
Fair enough.
How you feel and why you feel that way. And I'm sorry. I feel...
There's something so fucking off about that apology.
Seriously.
There's something about the fact that he says, I understand how you feel and why you feel that way. I don't feel that way.
Yeah.
But you chose to be offended by it, and I understand why you feel that way.
Why is
you know what I mean? It's like...
Why is he apologizing to me?
Why wouldn't he apologize to you? He owes an explanation. Also, Gila, you're missing the point of why he apologized. He didn't know how his actions were perceived. He didn't know how his actions were wrong. And by understanding how people felt, he apologized. He now understands why his actions are perceived and most likely is wrong. He's not saying you chose to be offended. He understands that you have a better perspective than he does, and that's why he's apologizing. he knows he doesn't have a good perspective.
However, I want to acknowledge now that there was a power imbalance. That comes down to who I am and what I do. Even if there was nothing offered in return, there was still incentive for people to do it because I am a YouTuber. It doesn't matter how neutral the intent was, just being in this position causes a power imbalance.
This makes fans wonder who Ethan really is off camera. A theory that has been floating towards Ethan and even Gila's change in behavior is simply money and fame. They're millionaires now. Their YouTube channel is now a legitimate brand. They're no longer that humble couple making fun of internet celebrities. They are the internet celebrities now. This caused controversy when Ethan was accused of donation shaming Jeff Bezos. The fans and also just a lot of the YouTube community, their whole take on this whole Jeff Bezos situation, it usually went like this. Oh, Ethan, you're a millionaire. You can't really talk about or criticize a billionaire's donation and stuff, cause look at the mansion you live in. You see, initially, I didn't understand why this backlash happened, but when I think more about it, I can see how it did. When you're that status, anything you do warrants judgment. Fair enough, right? Now, of course, it's up to you to make the decision. Do you think Ethan and Gila were always like this, and the change of their content and the change of their platform just gave these bad traits in the limelight? Or do you think that Ethan and Gila got corrupted? Do you think that with their rising fame and their rising money and just their prominence as a leader, do you think that made them just people who act different? Whether your answer is one or the other, both answers agree on one thing. We will never see that humble couple in the New York apartment ever again. Hey guys, it's late in the night right now, but if you made it to the end of the video, thank you for giving just a small YouTuber a chance. Like, I've just seen so much videos talking about how Ethan had a downfall, how Ethan and Gila fell from grace or are not the same. And I just never seen a video spinning it in where it talks about how they even got in the position in the first place. You know what I mean? Sorry if I'm speaking really fast. That's the video. If you thought the quality was a bit low, if you thought there's some improvements, honestly, the best way to help me, the best way to improve is, honestly, man, just subscribe and leave a comment giving criticism, because I'm open to all forms of it, man. Like, just thank you. Thank you if you reached the end. Honestly, I can't thank you enough. My Twitter and Instagram are both at RealEgoKen. That is RealEgoKen. It will be on the screen. But yeah, if you want to stay updated, there you go. Thank you, and have a nice day.
You playing Minecraft. I like your cut, G.